Well, welcome to this, the final little bit of filming we did at East Ruston at the end of July in 2024. This is a part of the garden that doesn't get that many visitors because it's a little wild, and some years not as spectacular as this. These are the woodland areas planted, as you can see, with some fantastic hydrangea varieties. There's a little path that sort of winds its way through the wooded area. We're on the western aspect of the East Ruston Old Vicarage gardens here, and there's a little bit of road noise from the main A road that runs north to south past this area of the garden. But on a beautiful sunny late July afternoon, it was a beautiful shady little bit of walk, and I was almost on my own. I think I passed one other couple that had found this area. To say, none of the gardens in East Ruston are signposted. There are guides that you can pick up on your way round if you haven't visited the gardens before. But these hydrangeas at this time of year are just at their very peak, and this year I really think they've been better than usual due to the wet conditions we had in the early spring and throughout the early and mid part of the summer. They do like a moist root run, but not to be sitting in water. Quite often in Norfolk we do find hydrangeas, if they're exposed, tend to suffer from drought and need watering throughout the summer months, but this year these are looking absolutely fantastic. Almost a tropical feel in this area. I don't get the impression these hydrangeas have been pruned heavily or had much in the way of maintenance, and I think that's partly why they're doing so fantastically and giving these really mature and large specimens to view. None of them are named, unfortunately, or labelled for the varieties. Mixture predominantly of those large pink and purple mauvey heads like this example, but some fantastic whites and lime greens in this area as well. They're growing under a real mature canopy, which gives them partial shade. Again, could be a very dry woodland area in some years, but just look at that tree fern growing here. Beautiful planting, just picking up these flat-headed. And this may be one of the modern large white-flowered varieties, Annabelle. It's extremely popular and in fashion at the moment, and these boys are usually ahead of the game in particularly picking key good varieties for planting. Fantastic little area, and as you work your way around you come out eventually just to the north of the church. You can just see the church spire there and tower. Gorgeous deep red, this one. Again, I wish we had some labels to be able to give you some variety information, but in a mature garden like this, you've just got to take your inspiration from the species and plants and then go and do the research to try and find ones that will give you displays as beautiful as this. Thanks for watching, and do check out our other East Ruston garden tours from this visit.